Jeff.
I'm Elizabeth.
This is the video recap for our fourth and final class in our Beginner Lindy Hop series for Swing Ann Arbor in July of 2012. What we talked about today was mainly fine-tuning of our swing out and breakaway. So we did a lot of swing out drills and breakaway drills. So we'll recap some of the highlights, the points for you to take home with you and practice at home. So the first thing we want to talk about is that stretchy moment on, well, 3 and 4 of the swing out and 5 of the breakaway, and then the contract on 5 and on 6 of the breakaway. So we'll do both for you. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, stretch, contract. 7, 8. Okay, from another angle. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, stretch, contract. Okay, now the breakaway. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Stretch, contract, step. 1, 2, 3. Stretch, contract, step. Yeah, so let's do from a different angle here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch, step. Stretch, contract, step. 1, 2, 3. Stretch, contract, step. So really focusing leads, stretching away, and contracting with your body, and that's in conjunction with turning and moving yourself. So don't just let the fall out. It's your job to move her. Okay. Other topics were keeping the linearity of the dance. So we talked about the footwork for both of these, both the swing out and the breakaway. Really find a line on the floor and try as best you can to stay on that line. So moving down that line, rock stepping down that line, as an ideal for the dance. There was follows movement. I don't know if you want to.
Follows, we talked about making sure to fill out the movement, which I think maybe confused a couple of you. So I just want to demonstrate what I was seeing in class versus what I'm asking for. So if we're doing a swing out, instead of stopping here, which is what I saw a lot of the time, I want you to end up here. So we're going to end up having that stretch again that we had when we first started, so that if you were to do more than one swing out or continue dancing, you would still have the energy that you start with to keep going.
And one way to think about that is on your 8, right? So when we start you guys off, you do a great job of starting in that stretch position, but you're losing that when you're in the middle of the swing out. So think about on the 7 and 8, you're prepping to get back into this nice position of stretch, of tension. So after this, we had you practice it a bunch more, and then we gave you one fun new move, which is just chilling out, I'm cool on 1, 2, which looks like this. So we'll do one swing out and then the move. So swing out, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cool. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So the key for doing this is what makes us come in on the swing out is that there's this moment of contraction after that stretch away. So we stretch, and then we come out. So the rock step is sort of superfluous. It was a means towards an end of creating that feeling, and we could have created that feeling just by moving our cores back, and that's what we do here. We move our cores back to create that feeling of stretch, and we chill, and then we contract and come around. Okay? And then we talked, in addition, just a little bit about when it maybe feels good to match the certain rhythms of this Lindy Hop rhythm and to music versus matching the rhythm of the breakaway to music. So one thing you could look for, so there's no right or wrong, but in some music you have a ch-ch-ch-ch-ch, and that fits really well with swing out rhythm, Lindy Hop rhythm, and other times you have a ba, ba, and sometimes that will really feel right to do breakaway rhythm. So we encourage you to just sort of play around and be creative with the music, these movements that we told you about. Try to fit however it feels right to you to the music.
And both breakaway and the swing out are obviously really great basic moves for Lindy Hop and jazz dance in general. So if we noticed that you were kind of combining the two near the end there because we did those drills. And if you want to take a look at them, if you have a moment or you want to practice these and just practice each of them individually and like look at the differences, because we saw them merging into one.
The hybrid, Lindy Hop breakaway hybrid, watch out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys were great.
Did a great job. Well, yeah, practice a lot and hope to see you next time.
Thank you.